Hi guys, I hope you're doing well today. I hope you had a nice week, and I'm wondering if you're noticing some things that are just different about this season of our lives. Are you noticing? I noticed my hair is getting longer, maybe yours is too. At our house this week, I gave my boys a haircut, and it turned out okay, but I realized that cutting hair is maybe not something I'm great at, but it's just something that is part of the season, right? Learning to do that for ourselves. But I do hope your family's doing well and maybe finding some different rhythms and enjoying some sweet time together. Today, let's start off by going back through our memory verse. It's 1 John 1:9. If we confess our sins, He is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. I wanted to show you something, guys. Mrs. Sloopmaker from church had a neat idea for helping us practice the books of the Bible. She put stickers on these blocks, and these are just normal building blocks, but she put the stickers on, and it has the different books of the Bible on each block. And so you could take these apart and put them back together in order, and you could make a set like these in your house if you wish. Maybe you could ask your parents if they don't mind you writing on on the blocks, or you could use popsicle sticks or clothespins. You could even do like note cards or something simple, but it's so fun to practice these in this way. All right, guys, so today's story is about Samson. We're in Judges chapter 13 through 16 today. Maybe you've heard this story before. Before this week, it had been a while since I really studied this story, and I didn't remember some of the details of these twists and turns that the story takes. Parents, it's another great week to use a children's Bible to help guide you through this story. It's such a long passage. Ahead of our story, I wanted to ask you if you have a special talent. God gives all of us special gifts, and maybe it's hard to think of yours. Maybe you don't feel like you have one. It could be a variety of things. Maybe you're really creative or a good listener. It could be a lot of different things. In today's story, we're going to learn about Samson, whose special gift was that he was very strong. Now, how strong are you? Have you ever tried to lift something that was too heavy, super heavy? For Samson, there weren't many things that were too heavy for him or enemies that he couldn't defeat. Now, unfortunately, Samson had trouble with his gift because he put his trust in the wrong thing. You'll see that ultimately Samson knew his gift was from God, and God uses that gift to save his people and bring him glory. God gave Samson instructions to not cut his hair, or he would lose his strength. Now, do you think that his hair had some special powers in it? No, it was God's power making him strong, and the part about not cutting his hair was more about obedience to God. This next week, maybe you could spend some time thinking about things that you're good at. Maybe there are some special gifts that God has given you, and think about how you can thank God for those gifts and use them to glorify God. And again, this week, if you're having trouble thinking of those things, your parents would be great folks to ask. I'm so glad to be with you today, and I hope you have a lovely week. I'll always look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, bye.